Welcome to the session on fibers to fabric. In this session, we are going to talk about introduction to fibers, types of fibers, natural fibers and its type, advantages and challenges of natural fibers, synthetic fibers and its type, advantages and challenges of synthetic fibers. So, what is a fiber? Fibers are thin threads of filaments which form yarns. So, fibers are thin threads of filaments, right, which are collected to form yarns. So yarns are like collection of fibers or continuous fibers, right? Yarns are defined as long, twisted and continuous strands. They are interlocked fibers or filaments. So when fibers, right, collectively interlock themselves, they form a yarn, and these yarns are used to make fabrics, right? And fabrics are obviously what we wear. What are the different types of fibers? When we talk about types of fibers, there are two types of fibers. They can be natural. Natural means which we obtain naturally, which we get from the nature, right? And they can be synthetic fibers, which are man-made, definitely, which humans have made to make a convenience around their apparel, that is clothing, or their systems. Now, the first type of fibers are natural fibers. When we talk about natural fibers, like we just discussed, they are either derived from plants or from animals or from minerals, right? And they can be spun into threads, yarns, and eventually they can be woven or knitted, right? Like natural fibers, uh, like examples of natural fibers includes cotton, right, wool, silk. So these are some examples of natural fibers. Now you would have commonly seen that in when we talk about threads, we get cotton threads from the market. We can eventually see that we have fabrics made up out of cotton, we have fabrics made up of wool, we have fabrics made up of silk, right? So these are all natural fibers which are in the stages of threads, yarns, and eventually they are woven or knitted to form the clothes which we get in the market. They have been used for thousands of years and they play a very crucial role in various industries like definitely fashion, then agriculture and construction. So not that the natural fibers are only used for apparel or only used for fashion or only used for our dresses. They are also used for a lot of agricultural practices and they're also used for construction. Now how do we use them? We'll take it forward. When we talk about natural fibers, they are biodegradable, means we can degrade them or they get degraded in the nature, right? So they don't cause any kind of pollution. Now, what are the different types of natural fibers? Now, based on their source, so based on their source from where we get them, there are three types of natural fibers: plant-based, animal-based, and mineral-based, right? So, plant-based, animal-based, definitely plant-based you will be getting from the plants, animal-based you will be getting from animals, mineral-based are we are getting them from the minerals, we are getting them in the form of minerals found, right? Plant-based natural fibers. Now what are plant-based natural fibers? Like first example of plant-based natural fiber is a cotton. When we talk about cotton we get cotton from cotton plants, right? So cotton plants are the plants like you see any other plant, maybe like apple, right? Similarly, there are plants for cotton and their fruits are basically cotton plants, right? These are soft and breathable fabrics, right, of fibers which are derived from cotton plant seed pods, right? When we talk about cotton, where is it used? So definitely we use cotton in clothing, right? So we wear cotton, right? It is used in home textiles. So all your bed sheets, linens, all these things, your pillow covers, everything is made up of cotton textiles or cotton, right? And industrially also we use cotton, like cotton buds which we use, or maybe the cotton which doctor use for bandages. These are also the application of cotton. So it is industrial application, can include your bandages, right? The cotton bandages, right, which the doctor gives you, right? And similarly it would also include, like I told you, cotton you would get it in other forms as well, right? And home textiles. Okay, now cotton plant are grown in fields, right? Like I've just discussed, these are cotton plants, and they usually are grown in places which have a warm climate. So they don't grow in places which have a cold climate like Kashmir, but rather in a warm climate you find them growing. And the specification of the soil they need is black soil. So the cotton plants grow in black soil, or they proliferate good in black soil. Who are the main producers of cotton? So China is one, India is obviously another, and United States. US, India and China, all three of them produces cotton. Amongst India, if we talk about amongst India, Gujarat, right? And the belt of Gujarat is the major producer of cotton, right? So this is where you get the most amount of cotton we produce. Gujarat and nearby like Ahmedabad and places where you get it most of the times being grown. Now this you see are cotton towels, and these you see are cotton clothes. Okay, let's talk about another kind of a fabric which is obtained from plant. This is flax. So flax is obtained from flax plants, right? And these are the stems of the flax plant from where we get flax. Flax are strong and durable fiber. This is a strong fiber and a durable fiber, right? It has smooth texture and it has a natural luster. Now if you see in the image, you see that it has a natural luster. It is a little shiny, right? So luster is that they are shiny in appearance, right? Okay, now commonly flax is used in apparel, table clothing and towels. So for making towels, for making tablecloth and apparel, we use flax, right? Because it is of more of a durable fiber and it is strong, right? Like we can use one towel every day for 6 to 7 months because it is more durable and more strong than a cotton fiber fabric, right? Who are the main producers of flax? Belgium, France, Russia are the main producers of flax. Hemp is another kind of a fabric, right, or fiber which has lately been very famous, right? It is a very versatile fiber which is extracted from the cannabis plant. So cannabis